previous ice cream social reader. Please welcome Heather Lefebvre.
So let me be a millennial for a second and pull this up. So I wrote this last summer, but it's summary and it's in the ice cream social anthology and it seemed appropriate. So, and it's less than 3 minutes long. So, all right. This is called June for 1990. I'm 3 years old, holding a lobster by the tail. It's dead. You can tell by the bright red of its shell, like a Coke machine, but it's still got fat rubber blue bands to hold its pincers in place. Yesterday, the dads in our neighborhood got together and dug a big pit in my backyard, 6 by 6 feet. All this long afternoon, the lobsters have baked in the ground, killed slowly by sunlight. I disapprove. At the supermarket deli counter, they have a tank full of murky brown living lobsters I like to stand in front of and name Mikey. This lobster is not called Mikey. He is called food. I assume that all lobsters are boys, much as I assume all cats are female and dogs are male. The air smells of smoke and burnt hot dogs, and the righteousness I feel drifts away in favor of lunch. Up the hill, next door's yard is pockmarked by tables with yawning food. Mom has made her famous barbecue wings again, and Dad has not been allowed to grill them, so people eat quickly. On the dessert table, I scope out a casserole of what we call dirt, chocolate jello topped with crushed Oreos and gummy worms. The woman across the street works at Shaw's Bakery and gives me a free cookie when Dad and I stop in for bread. This year, she has constructed, or found, small wax tombstones to stick out of the soil. We have been instructed not to eat the graves. Later, my mother will pluck the stone I got out of my Dixie cup. I will take this as a lack of faith. These neighbors do not yet own a pool, so there is little for us to do but run around and squirm when parents rub sunscreen on our ears. I want to throw horseshoes along the side of the yard, but have been told that my hands are too small. I lack the necessary strength. It's hard in the summer to avoid playing tag, the scourge of slow children everywhere. As usual, I flail around the yard, hand outstretched in shame. Really, we're only biding time until I step into a divot and skin a knee. At this age, I am young enough to assume I will always be slow. I assume also that the ground will always rise to meet me. Thank you.